I like the SP2 because, one, the wrap goes all the way down. The design is elegant. It's not too much, it's not too little. You know, color scheme looks really nice. And then the 12.9 Revo just fits on there perfect. So to actually go through the process and see how every shaft is made and how they can tweak it this way or tweak it that way, the process is incredible, and just being able to understand it and have trust that it's made the right way, and you know it's formed this way every single time when you need it. It's like having a little coach on your shoulder while you're playing.
Action.
Okay, welcome everyone to the Predator One Pool Challenge. My name is Tony Robles, and we're about to bring a great match here between Jayson Shaw and Jeffrey the Bull de Luna. These are two of the top players in the world today, and everyone is really looking forward to an exciting match. I'm here with Mr. Luis Arias, who I did a commentary with yesterday. We had a fantastic time. We're looking forward to a great match. Gentlemen, if you're ready to start, thank you so much for playing. Thank you to Predator for sponsoring this and putting this together. And we look forward to an exciting match. Good luck to both of you. All right, so we're going to do the toss. Who wants to call? Heads or tails?
Head.
Okay.
But guys, let me put my phone on because I got people texting me. Okay, so now I fixed it. Now I had someone texting me. I turned all my stuff off. So
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so Luis.
It's heads.
It's heads. So Jayson, you go first.
Jayson, Jayson first.
Mm-hmm. Jayson breaks first.
All right, Jayson.
Okay.
Good luck.
Good luck, Jeff. Good luck, pal.
Good luck. So Luis, everyone's excited about this match because both players are extremely fast shooters, and you know, we're looking forward to a fast-paced match over here.
No, for sure. And guys, when the players were warming up, and we asked Jeffrey the Luna to get his camera close, and he said, "Oh, I need to buy a chair and for the next tournament because I'm gonna beat you." So we're laughing. I mean, great.
Yeah, it's great stuff. It's really great stuff.
Yeah, no good. Right.
All right, so Jayson comes up dry in the first break. Now it's Jeffrey's turn. Jeffrey, it's your turn, buddy.
All right.
So guys, this is the first set. We're playing 10 ball with 9 ball rules. If you make the 10 on the break or with a combo, you win the rack. So Jayson started the first set in terms of break. So in the second set, Jeffrey is gonna have the first break because we're playing an alternate break format.
And then if it goes to a third set, then Jayson breaks, correct?
Yes. So try break.
Hi, Ray. Nice start, fella.
Nice start, guys. Nice start.
So guys, now you can break for.
Can we start new again?
So, yes.
All right, so Jayson makes a ball in the break, has 9 balls left. Definitely going to take ball in hand for this one.
Yes, for sure. As we talked yesterday, we believe that key strategy in this format is to ensure your 10 points. Break, make 1 or 2 balls or 3 balls if you can, and take ball in hand and ensure your 10 points. That way you can keep the pressure on your opponent.
Mm-hmm. It's better to get the guaranteed points, right? I love this shot here because once he comes off that rail, he's going to go right towards it too.
So we have more than 250 people watching the match, only a couple of minutes in. It's amazing. Thorsten Homan is in the house. How are you?
Thorsten likes watching because he likes cooking while he's watching.
Yes. He likes to make special recipes for each food style.
Well, he already
So
invited
he
me. You
makes
know,
this
I'm in New York. He's in New York. He's leasing an apartment there in Brooklyn. He invited me, and I'm gonna go visit him soon.
Oh, you should. You can send me pictures. So Jayson got 10 points because he got ball in hand. Now it's Jeffrey's turn.
You see, he says he just sent me a text message saying he's actually cooking now. All right, so Jayson is up 10-0.
Yes.
Okay, Jeffrey, whenever you're ready. All right.
1, 2, 3,
So
4,
Jeffrey
5,
makes 2 on the break.
He made 2 balls. So I don't know, Tony, if you follow Jeffrey on Instagram, but he's been practicing a lot early in the morning Eastern time and putting a show on Instagram Live.
Oh, that's great. That's how you prepare for a match. You know, that's what it takes to win matches. You have to prepare yourself.
And I think you're not only training, but you're training and people are watching you play live. So you have some kind of pressure there, right? Because your fans are seeing your practice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you put the additional pressure by having people watch you live is beneficial, I think.
I tried it
Kind of like
once,
playing in a tournament.
Yes, I tried it a couple of weeks ago. I put my Instagram account live and trained like 2 hours hitting balls. And I felt a little pressure, like, hey, I want people to see me playing good. So I think it works.
I wonder if he can avoid running into this ball here. This is a little tricky here.
Yes, I think he could forward and get the ball in the bottom left corner.
Yeah. Yeah, it was never an issue. It was never an issue.
I think both Jeffrey and Jayson are players. They love moving the cue ball around. Not too much, but they love their stroke. So we're going to see a lot of movements in terms of patterns and cushions, right?
Yeah, they like letting go. They like letting their stroke go, which is good. It shows how confident they are in their ability. Okay, so we have a tie ball game.
So 10 points for Jeffrey, right? Because he took ball in hand.
Yep. All right, so Jayson makes a ball on the side. Got 9 balls on the table. I'm not sure if he can see the one. It looks like he can, but I'm not sure if he has the angle that's needed. I guess he does because he's getting down on the shot.
We have almost 400 people watching us already on Facebook. So that's amazing, guys. Thank you so much.
That is amazing.
Remember that you can send us your love with stars. You can give a shout out to a special someone. We're here for you guys.
Okay, looks like Jayson's gonna have to go for a combo here, Luis. I think he accidentally ran into that ball. He's been shooting so good, wouldn't surprise me if he makes this. It's like makes everything look like a hanger.
Yes, he's a great player, and I met him last year at the International 9-ball Open. And I know people say like Jayson is cocky, whatever, but when you meet him, you know that he's devoted to the fans. I mean, he took his time taking every picture, giving every autograph to each one of the fans that approached him. Now, for me, that was like eye-opening. So I knew he was a great guy, but that's another level, right?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, players play best when they have kind of like that. Some people might see it as arrogant and cocky, but other people see it as supremely confident.
I think it's confidence, and I believe if you're playing,
Tough shot, tough shot. So he has three
Okay,
there.
I mean 3 balls.
Yeah, he has
Okay.
3. So now the score is 13-10.
Thank you, Jason. So as I was saying, you have tournaments like the Mosconi Cup where you don't only show your confidence, but it's a show. It's like when you see boxing. People misinterpret like confidence and a show and say like, okay, this player's cocky. But Jayson, I mean, also Jeffrey, they're very, very nice guys and they're devoted to their fans.
Yeah, I agree 100%. They're good guys and they're very, very accessible, very easy to talk to.
So he made 2 balls, but he got like a weird bounce on the cue ball, right? I mean, like a soft break.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he wanted to make sure he didn't overhit it because he's trying to make sure he makes one of those balls on the side. Even though most players really try hard to make both balls on the side, they're happy with one because you just want to stay in control of the table. You don't want to lose your turn at the table.
For sure. When I commented a match with Jeffrey, Tony, I told you yesterday, but for you guys to know, he told me that when he practiced for this tournament, for the one-pool platter challenge, he practiced taking ball in hand almost 90% of the time. He told me his strategy is to ensure the 10 points. And if the table is very easy, he has a shot on the 1 and a possible and easy position on the 2, he will go for it. But either way, he was going to keep ensuring the 10 points. And I think that's very smart, Tony.
Yeah, that's extremely smart because you're we said yesterday, you're guaranteeing the points. You don't want to take a risk with a semi-tough shot on the 1, and then if in the back of your mind you're saying, should I take ball in hand or not? It could cause you to miss it, Yes, or it could cause you, and even if you make it, it could cause you to end up with bad position for the next shot or later on in the rack because of that,
No, and if your opponent has like 10 or 15 points ahead of you, you can still ensure the 10 points. And your opponent, if he gets a dry break, I mean, it's a close match. So you need one mistake from your opponent, and you're back in the game.
Correct. I want to thank everyone for tuning in today and for your comments. I want to say hi to everyone. I cannot see the comments, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people are saying hi. So I want to say hi to everyone out there, especially my best friend and brother, Joe DeVito. I know he's watching this. Joe's been sharing this thing like wildfire. He's been really good about trying to help you guys promote this. So I'm very grateful for what Joe's doing. And everyone else who's sharing it. Oh, look at that. That's a little close there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think he's doing a great job because we are already about 400 viewers only on Facebook. So doing a great job, Tony.
Well, he got close to the corner pocket there, but I think he's fine here. I think he has enough angle. It's hard for me to see the balls here. I have no idea where the next ball is. Is it up the table?
I think so. So I think he needs to roll this ball.
Yeah, the most important thing is to make sure, even if you don't play position, that you make the shot. Oh, yeah, that was a tough one.
So that ball doesn't count, guys, because it's scratched. So he made 3 balls, right?
3 balls.
3 balls, that's correct.
4 balls, 6 balls on the table.
Okay, so thank you. 3 balls, so it's
4
3
balls.
points.
Nice try, buddy.
Yes.
All right, so Jayson made a ball. Jayson made a couple of balls on the break. He made 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he made 4 balls on the break. I mean, 3 balls on the break. I'm sorry.
Yes. So, guys, if a player scratches making a ball, that ball doesn't count. So, wow. The points we said earlier on the Lunas. rack.
So the score is currently at 13, tied at 13 apiece. And I was writing down the score, but I believe that Jayson took ball in hand. Am I correct there, Luis?
I think he didn't take ball in hand. I
Oh, he
wasn't
didn't?
watching the patterns, but I think he didn't take ball.
Okay. We can ask him after the rack.
You can verify, but I don't think he took ball in hand. He got an open table. He made 3 balls.
Okay. Jayson, do you take ball in hand there, bro?
Yeah, ball in hand.
Okay, thanks. So that's 10. So you have
10 points.
10 points.
23 to 13.
So now Jeffrey's going to break to close this inning. Remember, guys, both players need to have the same amount of breaks.
Mm-hmm.
And they need to get points. If they wins 2 sets, wins the match.
Which is what those numbers in red indicate, the innings of the players, right, Luis?
Yes.
All right, so Jeffrey makes 2 on the break.
You made 2 balls. Right? Yes. So people are asking, Tony, if the players can hear us, if they can hear the comments. So, guys, we give each player the option of turning off the audio or normal. And most of the players like hearing the comments and playing. So they can decide, and here they can hear us.
Yeah, like when we did the match yesterday between Oscar Dominguez and Tyler Steyer, I noticed Tyler, when he got towards the end of the second and the third set, he muted the audio for towards the end of each set. But before that, he had everything on. He had it on, so the mic on. So it was interesting to watch.
Maybe he needed more focus because of the pressure, and he turned off the audio. And he took care of business. He played great. It was a great match.
Yeah.
So when Tony, when I told you, and I told you guys that earlier they were warming up, and Jeffrey said, "Oh, I need to buy a new chair to get a better vision of my table." And he said, "Oh, I'll get it for the next match." And I said, "So Jeffrey, you're thinking you're gonna win for sure?" And Jayson said, "No, buddy, you can buy your chair for a better view of your table for the next one pool tournament." And they were laughing.
That's great stuff, man. Great stuff.
It's all fun.
No, sure.
Maybe Jayson, you should have made it so that if whoever wins the match gets to buy the other player a chair, right?
Yeah, true.
These are 2 of the best players in the world, probably the best strokes, the most powerful strokes and breaks in the game, and the biggest personalities also.
10 points, right, Jeffrey?
15 points by Jeff Galuna.
And so 15 points.
I don't. Did he take ball in hand?
No,
I'm gonna take ball in hand. 15.
he didn't take ball in hand. So 15
Okay,
points.
15. All right,
Yeah.
great.
He got a great break. He made 2 balls. He got a shot on the 1, easy position on the 2, and he ran out great.
All right, so the score is now 23 to 28 in favor of Jeffrey.
Yes, and we're starting a new inning. Okay.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate roll there for Jayson. He shot the 1 and ran into the 4 and wound up behind the 7. So he's gonna have to probably jump this unless he's too close to the ball. If he is, it's gonna be a difficult task. You saw that sick jump shot he made in the US Open and the run out for the last rack to win it. It was one of the most amazing runs.
I was there in his court. I saw it live. It was amazing. I mean, it was such a beautiful out. I mean, unbelievable. The pressure and to be able to do that on command, as we talked yesterday with Tyler's. I mean,
yeah, I can't tell if he's too close to that ball, and that's tough to tell because he has to really elevate to get up there.
I think the problem is not only to be close to the 7, but if he makes the 2, he needs like a little action to get position on the 3. And if you're close to a ball, guys, you need to elevate the cue more. The cue is going to go higher, but when it falls, he needs to go a lot further because the 2 is not close. And then he needs to get some kind of action to get position on the 3, right?
Yeah, he definitely needs some action to get to the other side. I mean, I think he has enough of a cut to at least get to the center of the table, but I think he's more focused on making sure that he jumps over this ball. Yeah, it's tough. It's very tough. Sometimes you just got to go for the kick and just hit it hard and hope something goes in, you know, and hopefully that if it does go in, maybe you have a shot.
And we're playing 10 ball with 9 ball rules, so you don't need to call your shots. So you can wait to the pool gods, the kick goes in, and then you get some kind of bank or whatever.
Yeah, I think he changed his mind. I think he's gonna go for the jump. Yeah, tough, very tough, very tough.
Well,
So he made up.
I was kind of blocked from every kick. I had to spin around here. I didn't really have much.
Yeah. So the score is now 25-28. Jeffrey, it's your turn.
Right, Tony?
Yeah, he made 2 balls.
All right, my turn.
Yeah, your turn, Jeff.
So I love, Tony, that both players have their perfect uniform. I mean, the way they're dressed is so professional. I mean, they have their sponsors, their special color. Jeffrey's with yellow. I mean, Jayson is always with white and blue. I mean, it looks great.
Want to say hi to a buddy of mine, Mac Jankov, who's a regular on my Predator Prime tour. He has a beautiful little daughter, became a father for the first time. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, so Jeff breaks there. He makes the ball on the side. Pretty close match, right? Which is what we expected, you know, over here before we started. It's 25-28. He's only up by 3. And you know he's going to probably take ball in hand here unless that one ball goes past that other ball.
I take ball in hand.
Okay.
So he continues to deliver on his strategy. We were talking earlier. For him, is keep the pressure on his opponent by making 10 points all the time. If he gets an easy shot on the 1, like the previous rack, well, he broke and made 3 balls and got perfect position on the center of the table. The 1 in the corner, he goes for the 15. If not, he will always take ball in hand, guy. That's his strategy.
You know, that's another cool trick that a lot of players don't think about, like what he's doing now. If you have a choice shooting one ball versus the other combination, what I do is, if possible, I would shoot the combination to the highest numbered ball. So that way, if the other balls are down, I don't have to worry about coming back up later in the rack and then having to come back down. You follow what I'm saying, Reese?
Yeah. Oh, it's very smart.
Oh, for a second there, I thought I wasn't going to go drop.
Oh, almost, right? So we have a special message from Irhana. She's a Pan American pool player champion. She's saying, lo mejor de la cuarentena ha sido este torneo, muy entretenido. The best thing about the quarantine has been this tournament.
Oh, that's great to hear. Well, thank you for your comment. I think that's very, very great to hear. And I mean, Luis, what can we say about Predator? You know, what can we say about Karim and his team? They've been absolutely phenomenal. and what they've done for the sport, and for them to do this for the players during this difficult time, it speaks volumes about their dedication to the sport,
No,
not just their company, but to the sport.
Yes, and as we said yesterday, one thing is to give a lot of support to your sport during regular times or good times, and another competitor is giving to this tournament, the one pool tournament, during these times. I mean, it's tough, and they're doing it. So, and Karim is getting into the streams almost every match. I mean, he's not only giving his sponsorship. I mean, he's viewing the matches, he's commentating. I mean, he's fully involved, and that's beautiful, guys.
Yeah, that's very, very nice. He's very involved. And given the fact that it looks like there's a chance that we might go into quarantine again, because this thing is starting again like wildfire all over, at least the United States. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So this is very refreshing. Ooh, that's a little close.
Yes.
It'll be all over November 3rd.
Yeah, hopefully that would be amazing, because when the fall comes and the winter comes, that's when the sick season, flu season comes. We're just hoping this thing doesn't end up coming back, because if it does, everyone's going to be in a lot of trouble again. Nice shot. And Jayson, are the pool rooms open in Florida? I mean, in Connecticut?
No.
No. So Arias' family still hasn't been able to open US 1, huh?
No, they've not really been too interested, to be honest. Just
yeah,
they're old.
That's good. That's good that they're at least enjoying the family time.
Oh wow!
Oh wow! Was that a miscue? Yeah, that was a miscue. Yeah, so he made 7 there. He got 7 there, guys. So he has 35 to 25.
He made 7 points.
Yeah, he made 7 points there.
Okay.
So it's 35 to 25. He just barely made a ball there.
But he has perfect position for the 1, and I think the 2
Yeah.
goes on the. So he has like 2 perfect tension lines from the 2 to the 3, and then roll the 3 and get the 4 in the top right.
Yeah, this is a perfect opportunity to go ahead by 5 points. Every point counts in this format. Tyler Steyer put it best yesterday when he said, what I like about this format is that you always have the pressure, because every time you mess up, you feel like you're going to lose a match.
That's right, because you get 0 points if you get a dry break, and each set goes on until 60 points. So if you miss 1 break, you're missing the opportunity of go up instead of the set. So it's a lot.
Nice shot.
Can I move the magic rack if there's no balls on it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, you can take it. Yes.
Even if the 10 balls in the middle, you can move it.
So we have, Tony, 5 full innings. We're starting the 6th inning of the first set.
Nice shot. Very nice shot. Not 100% sure if he's going to cut this or bank it. It's a little tricky to see from this angle. Yep. Very nicely executed.
And great speed, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Jayson gets 15 there, and now he takes the lead by the score of 40 to 35. And it's your turn, Jeffrey.
Tony, so would you say Jeffrey's break is in the top 3 or top 5 of the best breaks in the world?
Yeah, I mean, he hits the balls hard. Sometimes I feel like I'm watching Bruce Lee kicking the cue ball. It's like, it's crazy how hard he hits the ball, man. It's unbelievable. I mean, he's not doing it now because he doesn't need to, because if he does, he might not make a ball on the break. You know, you got to be careful not to hit it that hard. That ball went straight in the side, by the way. So he made 2 balls, and he has I can't tell. Wait, he might have made 3 balls there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he made 2 balls. He made 2 balls.
2 balls. Yeah. So that was the perfect visualization of Jeffrey De Luna's break, like imagining Bruce Lee kicking the cue ball against the rack.
Yeah, that's how hard he hits it sometimes when he's playing 9-ball. Man, it's like he hits it so hard it feels like the table is shaking.
Yes.
So he's taking ball in hand again. Continue to use his strategy. So I guess he's trying to go 2 rails to play the 2 in the side. Is that the 2 by the side pocket and the right side? Free side. It's hard for me to tell.
Yes.
So
yes, he took ball in hand, right?
Yeah, he did. He took ball in hand.
So he's going for 10 points.
Yep. Like I say, he's going to go 2 rails. Boom. And right back up.
Okay, he's okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Probably in a couple.
What was that, Jace?
So probably in a couple of years, we're gonna see Jeffrey like screaming Bruce Lee style when he breaks on the Whirlpool Masters or I mean a big tournament.
Yeah, I had a Charlie Williams used to do what he called the Bruce Lee break. He would throw his body into it and then put his knee on top of the table and scream like Bruce Lee. But he used to break pretty hard. That was a nice shot there. Nice little touch. That's what he needed. You can't hit that shot too hard, yo, or else you risk missing the ball.
So we have more than 450, close to 500 viewers only on Facebook. We have a lot of people watching us on YouTube, guys. Thank you so much. Dino, Ramon, Joseph, Angela, Pablo, thank you so much for your love. They're telling us, Tony, that they love the comments of the game and they love the players.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for tuning in, everyone. It's always great to hear those positive comments. And I think every day people, the more matches they watch with these elite players, the more interested they become and the more they're looking forward to seeing more events like this one.
I believe that they're learning because you can see the fans on Facebook and on YouTube like commenting, okay, so it's 10 points, it's 15 points, so it's a decider. So
yeah,
they're going to a deciding set. So he's going to go for a dunk. I mean, they're speaking the language, so it's great.
Mm-hmm. So what would you do here, Luis?
I think I would go 2 rails based on what I've learned from you, Tony, during our matches together. Ensure I don't get too close to the cushion. I mean, I think in this kind of format, it's key to follow the principles that you've said, that you need to protect the comfort of each shot. I mean, don't get over any ball, don't get too close to the cushion.
Yeah, I agree with it. And you know, isn't it interesting watching a format where it's all offense and no defense?
Yes, it is. And I told the player, I don't know, I think I told, great shot. I told Fedor Gorsh that they like, remember that you can play safe. When you go to another tournament, when things go back to normal, remember that you can play safe. And he was like, okay, yes. I mean,
yeah, you see all the players trying crazy shots to run out in real competition. By the way, that was a hell of a shot he shot before, 2 shots before with inside spin to get perfect position. That was not an easy shot by any means. So all right. So Jeffrey is now up 45-40. And it's
So he
Jason's
got
turn.
points
He got
because
10
took ball
points. He
in-
took ball in hand. Yep.
Dry break.
Dry break for Jason. So that gives Jeffrey the opportunity to break and run. See, now, if Jeffrey breaks and ends up with a shot on the one, that even if it's semi-tough, this is why I tell you that I might be willing to take the risk of maybe going for the run out. But if I see that my opponent can't get out in the next inning, I might still take ball in hand and go for the guaranteed 10. You see, it's a little tricky there because you're still kind of taking a risk, because if you get the 10 and then you come up dry the next break, then it might work against you. So it's a little tricky in that aspect. You see what I'm saying, Luis?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if he insures the 10 points, he most probably is insuring a decider on the first set. But if he goes for the run, 15 points, he wins the set, but because
Yep.
Jayson cannot get. So let's see Jeffrey's power break, guys. So let's see this break, guys.
You see, so he overhit that one a bit. He overhit that one a bit and wound up coming up dry. But at the same time, at the same time, not only did he overhit it a bit, he did not hit the ball square. When you don't hit the ball square, people don't understand. When you don't hit those balls, you fail to hit those balls dead square, it makes it that much more difficult to make any one of those balls in the side pocket. That's why no one does it better than Shane Van Boening. See, look how square he hit that, and he made one of the balls in the corner. That makes all the difference in the world.
And you can see, Tony, they're feeling the pressure, right? The pressure of the foreman.
Yep. Well, you have to come up with it, Very careful. I'm assuming he can see it from the reaction.
Yes.
No, I can't see it. Terrible.
Oh, wow.
So what would you do here, Tony?
I mean, I don't know if I think he's going to bank it to the 5, or I think it's like he's going to bank it to the 5, right?
Whoa.
Yeah, he hit that great.
So he has an angle. It's a little close to the cushion, but I think he's okay, right?
I think he has a perfect angle. All he has to do is just focus on making the shot. Wherever he leaves a cue ball, as long as the cue ball gets past the point where the 2 is now, I think he's fine.
That's great. I mean, probably Jason's one of the players that has the better recovery, right? I mean, if he makes a mistake, he has, like you said yesterday, more weapons to use on his war against the enemy, the other player.
That's right. The more weapons you have in your arsenal to use against the enemy, the bigger the advantage.
So I think he needs to elevate a little bit the cue to stop it, right? And get that shot on the forward on the side.
And he shoots those shots probably better than anyone on the planet, in my opinion. Those shots where you elevate the cue, it's unbelievable. I think he's going to hit the long rail here to end up playing the position, right? Yep.
I agree.
So now he has to go. This is one of those where you have to go up, down, and then up again. So he has to end up with good position on the 8 to go back up for the 9, right?
Yes. So Tony, good news. We're about 500 viewers on Facebook only. So more than 600 between YouTube and Facebook, guys.
Wow, that's absolutely phenomenal. How good did he hit that one? He hit that one as good as you can hit it.
Yes, that's a power stroke.
Yeah, I wonder if he has to he might have to hit the bottom rail here. He might have too much angle. right? Yeah. Great shot.
No, perfect speed. I think he's 100% straight on that shot.
Yeah. Well, no, see, he has a little bit of an angle, so I think he needs to work on his speed because he didn't get quite straight on that. All right, so he wound up with 15. Yeah, he wound up with 15, which is pretty awesome. So, Jace, you have 55, and Jeffrey, your turn, you have 45.
So if Jeffrey gets 15 points, he can end the set because he's closing the inning, right?
Yeah, because Jayson won the toss, so he went first. So I can't tell if he can't make the one from here.
I don't know. I don't know if he has. Okay, he didn't have enough space to. Oh, he's taking his time, right, Tony?
You have to, because I mean this decides a match. He took ball in hand, right?
Yes.
So yeah. He didn't really have much of a choice there because even though Jayson only needs 5 balls, he didn't really have an easy shot at all on the 1 ball. So he has to kind of hope that Jayson comes up dry or that something gets tied up after the break, really, pretty much, because all Jayson has to do is make a ball and take ball in hand and run 4 balls. It'll still give him an opportunity to come back, but, at least, maybe push it to a decider.
Yes, I think we're going to have a decider, guys, because I think Jeffrey can make 10 points right now, then get to 60, and then Jeffrey will have another shot because they need to have the same amount of innings. That he will get to 60, and we go for a decider.
I think he's playing the billiard, huh? He's thinking about playing the billiard.
I think so too.
Extension.
Extension called.
Beep, 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 beep. Wow. I don't know what I'm doing in this shot. I have no pocket everywhere. Combinations. Up.
Come on, pal, sort it up.
It's funny. As soon as I say he might shoot a carom, Jayson popped into the screen.
Jayson was like, okay, I want to see
I was sitting down. I just switched the TV on.
All right, so I can't tell if he has too much angle on the 1. I really can't tell from here. If he has to shoot this in the side or in the corner.
or bank it, right? Maybe he has the bank of it.
Yeah, but what I do know is he needs to make at least 5 balls in order to be able to just have a break and then take ball in hand and run to go to a decider. Because if he fails to make 5 balls here, he's going to have to come up with 15 to tie it next rack. Wow, that was one hell of a combination shot right there, man.
Oh, yeah.
That was one hell of a combination shot.
So 2 combos, right?
Yeah.
2 combos, amazing. So he's going for 10 points, guys. He's playing amazing. He's taking his time. And he's giving a hell of a show. I mean, this is a special match. Jeffrey De Luna against Jayson Shaw.
I think that's kind of the reason why we have so many viewers too. A lot of people really looking forward to this match, Luis.
Yes, for sure.
It was pretty close, right? He was worried about possibly going behind the 3-ball, right? Yeah, I don't see Jeffrey having any problems here at all in this run out. I think it's going to be 10 points and possibly a 55-55 tie with the possibility of going to the decider, which is really exciting.
Yes. So that's not an easy shot, right, Tony?
No, not at all. Not at all. I think, but you know what? He did the smart thing. He instead of trying to make something happen, look how good he hit that shot. Instead of trying to make something happen and risk missing the shot, he just rolled the cue ball forward a couple of inches and said, you know what? Let me just do the best that I can with what I have.
So probably that's one of the most common mistakes you see on your students, Tony. They're trying to make a very tough shot to get perfect position, and they need to roll the ball, make the ball, and then have a tough shot, right?
That's correct. Instead of just, you know, I learned that from the great Buddy Hall, 55-55, good shooting. That was a nice out. It's your turn, Jayson. That was one of the greatest things, tips that I ever got from the legendary Buddy Hall when Buddy Hall was playing. Ooh.
Get a ball.
Oh, nope, nothing went in, unfortunately. Dry break.
Both balls hit the side too.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Jeffrey, it's your turn again, buddy.
Dry break.
Dry break.
Thank you. I appreciate. Paul.
I love this guy. So Tony, we have great news. We have more than 700 viewers in Facebook and YouTube, and we're not even in the half of the match. So
wow,
thank
that's
you
fantastic news. Fantastic news. Thank you so much to everyone for tuning in and supporting this this awesome match and this awesome event that everyone worked so hard, Predator and One Pool, and work, you know, to put together.
I'm gonna have the courage, Tony, to say that I think we're gonna get to 1,000 because we're watching a very close match between Jeffrey DeLuna, Jayson Shaw, and guys, you have the one and only Tony Robles in the house doing the comments, so it's a special match.
Yeah, so this is for the win. All he has to do is make a ball on the break, take ball in the hand, run 4 balls. So this is do or die. Not die, but you know, could potentially end up going to the decider if he ends up coming up dry as well.
So he's taking his time. I don't know if he's gonna do a soft break or power break. What do you think, Tony?
I think he's going to go a little bit on the softer side. You want to make sure that you control the cue ball. You don't want to go let it loose and then, you know, either go straight into a pocket or have ball kick it in, you know?
Yes.
Yep, the ball went straight in the side. Both of them went in the side. You see, he hit it a lot softer there. You see that?
You're right, Tony, as always.
And take ball in hand.
Yes, sir.
Good shooting, pal.
I love these guys. I mean, they're showmen. They have
Sure,
such
break.
big.
It's his break in the next set, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. Yes,
Right,
sir.
I'll be back.
So Tony, as I was saying, they have such big personalities, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that goes a long way with fans and you know and promoting the sport too, you know.
For
I
sure.
need one ball.
You just need one more, and that's it.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate.
I love these guys. I mean, this is fun, guys. I mean, this is a big tournament. You're watching the One Pool Platter Challenge, and it's supposed to be fun.
All right,
We're
that's
here-
it. Good shooting.
Yes,
So
thank you.
Jeffrey takes the first set by the score of 60-55. And Jeffrey, since Jason broke the first set, you start the second set. So you break now, okay?
Correct.
My break.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
We start this. So guys, remember, we're playing 10 ball with 9 ball rules. If you make the 10 on the break or a 10 in a combo, you get the points. Either if you didn't take ball in hand, you get 15 points. And if you got ball in hand, you get 10 points. Also, we have an alternate break format. In the first set, Jayson Shaw broke first. So now in the second set, Jeffrey breaks first. So Tony, you think he's gonna keep with a soft break or he's gonna change to hard break?
I would stick to it only because if it's working, why change it, you know? The only way I would change it is if it stops working, you know, the conditions change, you know, you never know, the temperature could change in the room. You see, look, the ball keeps going straight in the side. You can't change that. You got to keep doing it the same exact way. That was a delayed reaction. That's how high he usually jumps on the break.
He made 1 ball or 2 balls, Tony?
I think, I think he made 2 balls. No, 1 ball. I'm sorry. He made 1 ball on the side. The other one hit the point.
Okay.
I take ball in hand.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I love Jeffrey because it's so easy to comment. He's always announcing, I'm taking ball in hand. I'm not taking ball in hand. He sets the number of points he made if he doesn't run out. So it's easy to comment match.
I think it's pretty awesome that he has his nickname on written on the table. That's pretty cool.
No, it's very cool. And what's your nickname, Tony? I mean, I've heard a lot of nicknames for you, but which is the most representative?
I've only had one nickname ever. It's Tony the Silent Assassin Robles.
Whoa,
Yeah.
That's the best nickname ever. I mean, did you,
el asesino silencioso.
but Tony, I mean, give me a straight answer. Did you give yourself that nickname, or did
No,
people-
not at all. What happened is in 1995, I remember this like it was yesterday. In 1995, I played in the World 9-Ball Championships in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And when I played, I had to play a match against the great Kim Davenport.
Okay.
And I played Kim and I beat him in like 29 minutes, like 11-2. I just shot a perfect set against him. And every time I go there, before I take, play my match, I'm saying hi to everyone, joking around like I joke around with you and everyone else. But once I get on the table, I'm quiet. I'm all business, right? So a spectator came up to me after the match. He watched the entire match and he said, Tony, you're like a silent assassin. You kill, but you don't say a word. That's what he said. So back then, my then girlfriend Justine heard that and she told the tournament director when he announced my next match, he announced me as Tony from New York City, Tony the Silent Assassin Robles. And I said, where'd that come from? And then it stuck with me. Everyone started calling me that.
Oh, it's a perfect nickname. I mean,
my favorite name ever was this guy that was known for being a slow shooter. And a lot of people didn't like playing against him because, he was very slow, but he was a great player. Jayson knows who he is, actually. And his nickname was the Time Bandit.
Oh my God, it's so insightful and it's true, so it's funny. I love it.
I love that name. It's one of my favorite names. My favorite name of all time.
No, it's the best for sure. It's the most creative, but yours is the best.
No, thank you. Yeah, so Jeffrey takes the lead 10-0, and it's Jason's turn to break.
So he takes the point. He started the first break of the second set, guys. Now Jayson broke.
Okay, so Jayson might need to take the one and run into that cluster to break it up if it's frozen, because he might not have a ball. Or maybe he can make the ball because he decided to take ball in hand.
So he didn't take
Yeah.
ball in hand, right?
No, he decided to shoot. I mean, that's what I meant. Shoot from where the cue ball lay. So I guess it is makeable. Yep, look, remember I told you
Okay,
bounce off the
shoot.
rail? Remember, bounce off the
Yes.
rail to make sure that you don't freeze, right?
So you're not gonna believe me, Tony, but yesterday I had a late night training session myself with my coach, and I started applying the learnings with you. I mean, I was always like, I'm gonna go to cushions, I'm gonna get off the rail, I'm not gonna get over a shot. I mean, I'm already practicing with that information.
That's awesome. So I think he's gonna either go for a bank or a combination. Very nice bank. Very nice bank.
Yes. Oh, so how do you think he's gonna play position for the 7?
Oh, he's same pocket. That's where he's shooting from. Hit it great.
That's a great
here.
shot.
Yeah, here I think he's gonna have to go up and down between the cushion and the 9 and the 10. Just to stop slightly past the 9 ball, right? See, between the cushion and the 10 and the 9. There you go.
Perfect.
So Jayson went and took a break and said, I'm gonna come back and run the table in less than 60 seconds. And he did it.
For sure. So he gets 15 points, right? Because he didn't take ball in hand.
That's correct. So now he takes the lead 15-10. So Jeffrey, it's your turn.
So Jeffrey is opening the second inning of the second set, guys.
See, this is why I call him Belnet, because he burns the rug. He burned the rug there for sure.
For sure.
What happens when you go
Saludos,
outside?
Tony
And see
Robles.
what happens when you go outside and see your dog?
What happens when you what?
You go outside and see your dog. You come back in happy.
You're up.
No, I left my dogs are outside, but it's so hot outside, so I have to keep checking on them. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So
It's your
dry
turn.
break,
It's your
right?
turn, bro.
So dry break from Jeffrey.
Yep.
It's now
Well, let's see if that ball goes 4 rails. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Barely went in too. It barely went in.
They went in. I stood up. I stood up for the 2. I like, it's going in.
So I think he's going to take this shot because he probably figures, you know, worst case scenario, he can go off the 4 on the side, right?
Yeah. He has a big pocket.
Right. 4's in a bad spot now, though. He might. I don't know if he can. He can shoot the combo, or if he can carry him the 8, or try to figure out a way to leave the cue ball exactly where it's at to shoot the 4 on the side. You know, it all depends. Those are the 3 options that I see now.
Me too. I think it's a tough shot. So I don't know if he's thinking of going 3 rails and getting on the low side of 4. Maybe he has 2 options there on the side pockets. So probably want to see a little bit of cue action. I don't know what you think, Tony.
Yeah, well, if you go 2 rails and run into the 4 and the 8, that could be a little tricky too. Okay, so.
The top.
Well, I guess that wasn't the 4.
Yes. He has another ball set. So the 4 is above. He had an easy position. But still, he needs to do great position for low cluster like that. So his pass, okay.
It might not be a bad shot to go, hit the long rail and go off the ball in the corner. Send the cue ball 3 rails and the other ball stops near the pocket,
Yeah,
No
just
long,
like
no
that.
long, no hitting the long rail and hitting the 7 for me, Tony boy.
Yeah, no, I didn't know you could make it. That was a great shot, bro. I taught you well.
I learned all this from you.
I taught you well.
Not that was a great shot. I also thought, Tony, that he needed to hit rail, then the 7, and they make the ball. But as you have seen, Jason's
I didn't think it went, but yeah, it definitely went. Over here, you might just run into the 10, cinch it a bit, or just go 2 rails and shoot the 9. I don't know, as long as you can get past the 10. Play in the same pocket, okay.
Great speed.
Ever since he went outside to check on the dogs, he's come in very happy in the last 2 racks. That's why he ran those 2 racks. So that's another 15
points, right? Because it didn't take long.
Mm-hmm.
I just took a little bit off my break and it's helping. I was hitting it too hard at the first set.
That's great.
So once again, came up dry on the break.
Yes.
So you see what I was telling you earlier, Luis, that sometimes you could continue breaking from the same spot, but if the conditions change a bit, you might not make that ball, and you have to go and search. That's 2 times in a row that he's breaking from the same exact spot. But the only difference that I noticed there is when he was breaking before, if you can do an instant replay of that, I don't know if it's possible, he was hitting the ball dead straight, where for that one, he actually hit the left side a bit. So I think that kind of changed the trajectory of the ball a bit.
And for you, Tony, when you're not breaking good, how many tries do you give it until you change the break strategy? 1 try, 2 tries, 3 tries?
Well, it all depends. If I see that I didn't hit it as solid as I did previously, look, that ball's going to go 4 rails again. Boom. Last minute entry, right? If I see that I didn't hit the ball exactly the same, then I know I didn't make the ball on the break because I didn't hit it exactly the same. If I hit the one on the left or the right by accident, then I'm going to try to break from the same spot until I hit it dead straight again, because I know that's the only way I'm going to make the ball. And if I do hit it dead straight and I don't make the ball on the break, then I'm going to go and look for a different spot.
Okay, so he took ball in hand, so he's going for 10 points. So we haven't had so far, Tony, a perfect set. I mean, a player making in 4 attempts 15 points. So a sponsor getting excited and telling us, like, we're going to give a great presents to the player that makes the perfect set. I was even commentating a match with Alberto Delgado, a friend commentator, a great pool player, and we called it the One Pool Superset.
Yeah, I love that. I absolutely love that name. I heard that and I thought that was brilliant. So no one knows what the prize for the superset is, right? It's a mystery.
We don't know. It's gonna have a lot of gifts from sponsors. So I want to see a One Pool superset.
See, now over here, he's going to go off the long rail and off the 8. No, I'm just kidding. As I said,
Imagine, like, whoa.
No, he can definitely make that ball, no problem. Then the 9's up there, yeah. How would you play position for the 9 ball to the 10, Luis, over here? See, I like going all the way.
Yes, all the way. I don't know how you call it in English. In Spanish, it's the tieso, el tieso. It's at the spot when you go the 3rd rail and then you get to the top cushion. You make sure you get an angle either on one side or the other side.
Yeah, that was ball in hand, right, Jace?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got 40 and Jeffrey has 10.
So he got 10 points.
But what I like when I teach positioning, Luis, what Jason did there is he hit the long rail, then the opposite long rail, and hit the top rail to go all the way. And I tell you, sometimes if you go that extra mile to go to the top of the table, it makes playing position for the other ball a lot easier.
Yes, for sure. So he made two
So
balls.
he made one. Yeah, he made 2 balls.
He made the 2 balls on the center, so the soft break is back.
But you see how he hit it differently? That's why it made all the difference.
Yes. The thing is, I think he's making balls, but he's always getting like a cluster on the top rail. Do you see it, Tony? Every time he needs to play combos on the top rail.
Yeah.
Can't see his table.
Yeah, I think the camera's too low. I think that you have yours way above the table, Jace. That's why you get a better view.
Tony, I have my phone is just about seriously, it's about that much taller than my head right now.
Right. Yeah, but that's it. That's good enough.
It's like 4 foot away from the table.
So he didn't
Nice
take
bank. That was a very nice shot.
He didn't take ball in hand, right?
You know, I was talking to Jason when he did the shot, but I think he had a combination shot, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll ask him after the rack.
Okay, perfect. Yes, he didn't take ball in hand. So
He didn't take ball in hand. Okay.
He's going for 15.
Well, you know, when you're down by that much, that makes sense, you know? He's down by 30 points. So what were you saying, Luis?
He needs to go for it. I mean, it's smart because he's far behind.
Mm-hmm. All right, 40 to 25.
15 points because he didn't take ball in hand.
So Jason made a 9 on the side.
Oh,
don't think he can see the one. But you know, he's so far ahead. He figures, well, I got to take ball in hand anyway. Get nice 10 points here, and I need 10 more the following inning. And if he gets 10 the following inning, Luis, he wins a match since he broke second this set.
Yes. Jeffrey broke first the second set, and Jason broke first. He's on death stroke, right?
Yeah. He's burning the rug. All right. So Jason now gets 50 points to Jeffrey's 25.
here the smart thing would be to go, I mean, for Jayson in his turns to point, right?
Now you see how Jeffrey hit the ball even more square before than he did when he failed to make a ball on the break. He's still breaking from the same
Yes.
spot, but because he's hitting him better now, more squarely, he made both balls in the side pocket.
And I think he's always getting that top cluster. I mean, now he has a shot on the one, but he's always getting like a little action about it. And
yeah, he's still going to need Jayson to come up dry a couple of times in order for him to even have a chance to tie the set. But the good thing is, since his break is back now, he's able to utilize it better for the final and deciding set. Should they go to 3 sets, which I think it is.
yes, I agree. So thank you, David, Mark, Marvin, for helping us out with the rules. You're the best. We have the best fans in the world. We have more than 550 people watching us only on Facebook. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you to everyone for tuning in. It's amazing the amount of support that we're getting for this event, and like I said, I think it can only grow from here. And having your support means a lot, not just to the sponsors, but to the players as well.
For sure. Oh, great ball.
So I can't tell if he can get by this or if he's going to run into it. It's a little tricky to tell because of the angle.
Oh, almost.
Okay, so you could definitely go by it. Yeah, that's all. He hit that great.
I think if you have that power stroke, you can get by. But probably most of the players are gonna hit the other ball.
All right, so he got to 15 points there. So he's the score is now 50-40 in favor of Jayson. So Jayson made a ball on the side. All he has to do is take ball in hand and run out the rack for the win. Very nice. Got on the correct side of the 6 ball.
Yes, perfect. Probably he needs to draw a little bit, not get too close to above the 9.
Oh, just below it, right? It all depends on the angle. Yeah, definitely. All right, this is for the win. All right, so we have a tied ball game, guys.
We're going to a 3rd set, guys.
And Jayson gets to break the final set, the final deciding set. Good shooting, guys.
Yes, because the first set, Jayson started the set, then Jeffrey started the 2nd set, and now Jayson starts the 3rd set because we're playing 10 ball with 9 ball rules.
My break?
Yes, sir.
And it's alternate break. So now Jayson has to break.
And both matches were close. That one was a little, I mean, Jeffrey won the first set by the score of 60-55. And then Jayson won the 2nd set by the score of 60-40.
Yes, very close. Very, very close. So he has I don't think he has a shot on the 1.
Yeah, you might have to go for the 10 here. But anytime you have guaranteed points in the beginning of the set, that goes a long way.
So he's going for 10 points. He got ball in hand. This is the start of the third and final set, guys.
Yeah, the winner of this set advances.
So, Tony, did you see Gabriel against Alvin Ocean's game?
You know, I wanted to watch it so badly, but I had to watch my son this morning before he went to school.
So
I had
it
to
was
put
amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
it was another wrecking game. I mean, we had Alberto and Kelly Fisher commentating. I mean, it was amazing.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, the stream was perfect. They played so good. It was very close. They got a lot of viewers. People were very nice. I mean, probably one of the best matches together with this one.
That's awesome. And I love Kelly. Kelly's amazing.
Oh, yes, she's so nice. And great commentator.
Okay, so Jayson starts off with a 10
10
to
points.
take the lead. Yep, in the deciding set.
Jayson broke
And now
first.
it's Jeff's turns to break.
Set, and now it's yes, exactly. He
So he made a ball on the break. Yeah, he made a ball on the side. And another one.
Yes.
So he made 2 balls on the break there.
But I think
I don't think he has a
to,
ball.
yes.
What was that?
I think he needs to take ball in hand. I think he doesn't on the one.
Yes. So this is a chance to tie it. So I think they're both focused, really super laser focused for the last set, because you can tell they both want to win.
For sure. The one that loses is going to have to pay for Jeffrey's chair.
Yeah. Would you happen to know who the winner of this match plays next?
I don't know. I'm going to check. I'm going to tell you before the match.
Okay.
I want to see that. But from now on, you have only finals. I mean, today you saw Alvin Ocean against David Alcaide, and now Jeffrey De Luna against Jayson. So each game is a final. I mean,
yeah, pretty much. It could be the final of any tournament.
Yes, for sure. So he took ball in hand. He's going for 10 points.
Okay. I can't tell if he came a little short there or not.
I think he's a little short. I don't know if he needs to go 3 rails or 2 rails to get good position on the next ball.
Well, since I can't tell, what the ball's numbers are from this angle, from this view, I can't tell if the next shot is the one, between those 2 balls on the bottom, or it's the one on the top.
I think it's the one on the bottom, but let's see when he plays it.
If it's in the one on the bottom, he's going to have to move the cue ball a lot in order to get there, I think. Unless he just goes 1 rail and takes the longer shot, which would be pretty tough. Right? Like I said, you see, just come a little short and take the slightly tougher shot, right? That's exactly what he did.
So I was saying, Tony, I love Jeffrey's table setup. I mean, each player has given us a different set. Like we have Ralph Suquet with his space set. I mean, we had Fortunsky with his like VIP club set where he has the table, play the tournament. And Jeffrey, I mean, he has a perfect setup. I mean, he has his name on the table. Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so this is a tricky shot right here.
Yes, I think he wanted the other side of the ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he hit it a little harder than what he expected.
Oh,
Yeah, very nice.
yes. Do you think he's gonna draw it or hit it forward? Two
It's
rails.
hard to tell. It's hard to tell the angle from here, you know. But I would think he's going to go with follow, right? Yep.
So that's the shot we talked yesterday about Tyler Steyer, right?
Mm-hmm.
That have perfect speed for the 10.
Yeah. Yeah. They all mastered that shot. All right. So we have a tie ball game.
So he got 10 points, right?
Yep.
That's a 2 point hand. Now it's Jason's turn to start a new inning.
And Jayson makes almost makes 3 balls, but wound up with only 1. But he has a shot on the 1, so he has an opportunity to make 15 here. The only one that might be tricky is a 3 ball, unless it goes past the 6. If it doesn't, you can always shoot it. Yeah, I think it goes too. But worst case scenario, even if it didn't, you can always shoot the combination all the way up there.
Yes. He has a perfect layout. I mean, the 9, the 2, the 4, the 1 we're having.
Yep, there you go.
Whoa.
Very nice.
Very smooth, right?
Yeah, he doesn't have to do anything much. I mean, he doesn't have to move the cue ball much anymore for the rest of the rack, I think, besides his shot. I think he overhit that one a bit, so he has to think about this one a bit.
That side. So he's gonna, yes, go to cushions. So he's going for 15 points.
Yeah. Yeah, the score after this rack will be 25-10, Jayson. Yep, 25-10.
Let's see if soft break work. Break.
Very nice.
I think he has a shot on the 1, right?
What was that?
I think he has a shot on
Yeah,
the 1.
Yeah, I think he does.
The 1 goes.
And at this point, you got to go for the 15, you know? If you have a shot like that, you have to go for the 15 because it'll tie the match.
So Tony, I'm gonna give you a fun fact of the tournament. I've just realized that each of the players has had like a special item on the background. So Jalal Youssef had a special flower set on the corner of the view of the table. Jeffrey De Luna has a pink seat. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, I see it all the way to the right side of the screen. That's awesome.
and Jayson has like a little air conditioning. So each of the players has a special item at the
So
park.
Jayson has a couple of dogs outside. That's what he has.
I have one here, and then I have one over here, dehumidifier.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
AC dehumidifier.
I have the same in my room too, bro. I have a mini split AC and a dehumidifier.
It's horrible right now because it's down in the basement and like it's so hot.
Yeah.
So he's looking for 15, right?
He overhit that one a bit there. I think he might be okay, but it's hard to tell from this angle if he can cut it or bank it.
But he's going for.
Yeah, it looks like he's going for the cut. He's trying to compose himself because he's a little annoyed at himself that he got out of line. So he's trying to compose himself and refocus, you know, which is very smart. That's what the elite players do better than anyone else. And
Nice shot by Jeff DeLuna.
nice bumperoni.
Ah, that's the one. Yes, that's the one we were talking yesterday, right? The bumperoni.
Yeah, the bumperoni, the friendly bumperoni, right?
I love it.
Is that 15 points by Jeff DeLuna? Yes, it is.
Yes, 15 points. He didn't take ball.
Yep. All right, we have a tied ball game at 25 apiece. Okay, that 4 ball, is it going in? Nope, it's a dry break. Jeff, it's your turn. See, this is what Tyler meant yesterday, right? When Tyler said that when you make a mistake, even if it's on the break, you kind of feel like you can lose.
No, and Jeffrey made 15 points, and now Jayson has a dry break. So the 15 points make a bigger difference now.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you, guys. We have more than 700 viewers in Facebook and YouTube again. You're the best. Remember to participate in the giveaway. Like, share, and comment.
Jeffrey, it's your break.
My break?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Reese. I don't think that he knew that he had a dry break. What were you saying, buddy?
That we already have more than 700 viewers, and I was saying thank you to the guys, the viewers, the fans, and to remember to participate on the Predator giveaway, and to share, like, and comment on Facebook.
It's just so awesome. 700 viewers is awesome.
Yes, for sure.
And there's the 2 balls in the side again, right?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Ooh, that ball almost kicked the cue ball in.
Yes, almost.
So I can't tell from here. What was that?
So again, he has a little cluster on the top rail, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems like that 6 always ends up right by the 1, right? He ends up with that combination a lot.
So he took ball in hand. He's going for 10 points.
Mm-hmm.
Great stroke. He needs to get off position. Perfect. So do you think, Tony, the 5 is frozen to the top rail?
Yeah, even if it's not, he's still in good shape here because I think that the shot that he shoots after that, it has access to the pocket regardless. So
Okay.
I think he's in good shape because he has a perfect angle to come down. And I would still go the 2 rails here.
Thank you for the free lessons, Tony.
Yeah, anytime. It's my pleasure.
I mean, I was telling my friends here in Latin America and Venezuela, like I'm commentating, I'm learning, I'm having fun. I mean, I'm having the best experience of my life. It's amazing.
You're from Venezuela, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes. So I'm pretty sure you know Luis Miguel, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
I know him.
All right.
He's one of our champions. Parranda.
Yeah. Yeah, I know him very well. He's a super cool guy. So
Yes, he is.
it's 25-35, and Jayson came back, made the ball in the break, but unfortunately, this cannot see the one ball. So he's going to have to go for the tie.
Ball in hand, so Jayson's going for 10 points. So probably the key shot is the position for the two, right?
That's correct.
Get that
Because-
tension line. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because one of the cardinal rules is try not to run into balls if you can avoid it. Because it might create more problems for yourself. And he actually got into a position for the two ball where he doesn't really have to worry about running into anything. Now, I can't tell from here, is the next shot the one that's on the top by the pocket, or is it the ball that's next to the two?
I think, yes. I think that's the 4, yes. So he needs to pass. Yes, it passed like very, very close from the 6, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the reason I'm asking is because if that's the next shot, then when he shot the 1, he might have been better off leaving the cue ball. He might have been better off leaving the cue ball, even though he got great shape on that one. Wow, he got perfect shape on that one.
Oh my
Leaving the cue
God.
ball, yeah.
That's a ball in hand shot, guys.
Yeah, it sure is. But the point I was trying to make, Luis, if when he had ball in hand on 1, had he left the cue ball closer to the side pocket, he would have had an angle on the 2 ball, so that when he made the 2 ball, he would bump the 4 ball to the long rail, and the cue ball would stop, and he has a perfect shot for the 4 to come back down for the 2. I mean, you follow what I'm saying?
Yes, I follow. It's perfect. I didn't see it, but now that you're saying it, in my mind, it's perfect because it's better to have the 4 on the side cushion and have better position for the rest of the time.
Yeah, when you play a lot of straight pool, you see those shots come up all the time to make a break. That was a very nice run, Jace. All right, so we have a tie, 35 apiece. 35 apiece. You can't ask for a closer match, right?
So how many points did he get? Did he get?
He got 10. He took ball in hand on the 1, and now Jeffrey's turn to a break.
So he got 10 points. He got ball in hand. Now it's Jeffrey's turn to close the inning because the set they started with the first break. So he broke a little harder, right? Like a soft break, but not so soft.
Yeah, trying to figure out I lost the screen there for a second, right as he was breaking the ball, so I did not get to see that.
Oh, he broke. He was trying to make the 2 balls on the side pockets, and also not get that top cluster, but he got it again. He always gets a cluster on the top rail.
That's what a lot of players do too. When you end up getting a pattern like that, you end up playing position for that eventually,
Yes. So he played again the same carom, I think, like 7 racks ago, right? In the 1, the 4, the 1.
Yeah, we might need to change his name to the combination man. It's like,
I mean,
like he's making a combination shot every other rack.
Yes, for sure. So we have Jerry Alvarez from Venezuela in the house. How are you, Jerry? He says
Hi,
that
Jerry.
he
How's
loves
it
the
going?
commentary. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in, Jerry. So, see, would you go 3 rails here? Or would you go 1 rail and stop by the center of the table? I love going 3 rails here, only because he hit that. He hit that with, but he hit that with. You see what happens if you overhit it a bit? I don't mind going 3 rails and coming underneath the 10. I mean, I shot that shot. I'm pretty sure he feels comfortable with that. But you go that route. Once you hit the 3rd rail, you're going towards the center of the table, so you're going away from the 6th ball.
Yes. I think if you have the confidence of having the perfect speed for the shot, like that shot this Tyler Steyer makes when he drops down to the 10, you can do it. I'd rather play the percentage, like you were telling me, 3 cushions and go below the ball.
You hit that great.
Great.
Okay, another 10 points.
Points because people in hand. Jayson made a ball. He hit 8. Okay. So he has the 4 and the 2 hanging, the 9 almost hanging on that side pocket. He has a shot on the 1, but I don't know if he's going to take it or take one hand to it. What do you think?
I mean, I know him. He's a great shot maker, and he probably feels like he's not going to miss the ball. Well, I thought he wasn't going to miss the ball.
That's the commentator's curse, Tony.
Yeah. So that's 35-45 still, and Jeffrey, it's your turn to break.
Oh, he made one
I'm
point.
sorry, he made 1, so it's 36.
Come on, pal, break it on.
A ball on the break, and that's 1 point. So we have James Toro, Kansalim in the house. How are you guys? Great shooting, great comments. Thank you so much. He made a ball on the break, and then he missed the 1.
All right, by break.
Yes, sir. So guys, remember to like, comment, and share the link. Thank you for the love. We are about 600 viewers on Facebook, more than 700 viewers in Facebook and YouTube. Thank you so much. Molina Mike is in the house. How are you, my friend?
So I can't tell if the 1 ball goes in the corner or not, but if it does and he decides to not take ball in hand, he's actually shooting for the win.
Yes, because he has 45 points and he's close in the 5th inning. So if he gets the 15-point, guys, he gets to 60 and he wins. What do you think he's going to do, Tony?
Well, I can't tell which is the next ball because, again, I feel like the camera's so far, I can't tell the color of the balls from. If that's a 2 in the bottom, then yeah, I would go off the top rail. Oh, he's going to shoot the combo. Okay. So I guess the 1 didn't have access, and it's like you said, yeah, and you could tell he has a speed down pat because every single time, almost every single time that he's broken the balls, and the one ball wound up there. The one ball rarely had access to either of the corner pockets.
Yes, you're right. So he's playing for 15 points. He didn't take the ball in hand. He's playing for the set and the match guy, so a lot of pressure.
Yeah, he did take ball in hand though.
Going for the 10, sorry. You're right.
No, I was going to say that was great speed. I thought that was perfect speed, but he overhit it, so he wound up behind the ball. So this might be the break that Jayson was hoping for, depending on the outcome of this shot.
Yes. I don't know if he can see the 2 or he's going to jump it like a little side of the 2 and maybe cheat the pocket. Oh, he's going for the jump, right?
Yeah, he's going for the jump. I think he's just trying to, recompose himself, just get it out of his head that he didn't play position and just focus on the shot that's in front of him. See, he's taking his time, so he's definitely lining it up, taking his time. Okay, so you wound up with 3 balls, right? That you wound up with 3 points, right, Jeff? 3 points, right? Yep, 3 points.
3 points.
So 48. And Jayson made a ball on the break. Jayson made, let me see, yeah. Gonna have to take ball in hand.
The ball, he has the 2 hanging. He took ball in hand for 10 points.
So the current score is 36-48 in favor of Jeff.
Yeah, and this is the start of the 6th inning in the 3rd and final set.
Very nice shot by Jayson shooting over the ball like that. Didn't take long to get down on the ball either. Stop shot, draw a bit, and then play the 8 on the side, and then the 10, right, Luis?
Yes. For sure, he got on the good side on the 7. He could get a right tension line, get perfect position on the good side of the 8 like that, then on the ball and get position for the 10. So Tony, great news. We have more than 800 people watching.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. That's fantastic. We appreciate all your support.
So guys, we need 1,200 more. Share, come on. Where are my Latin people? Vamos.
All right, so the score is currently 46-48.
What's the score?
46-48 in favor of Jeff.
So if Jeffrey breaks and runs out here, it's over?
Yes, that's correct, because you started first.
Okay.
He's closing the 6th inning. So Jayson needs Jeffrey to take the ball in hand and get only 10 points. So they could play it, so that they could play a decider. John Mayer. Yes.
He has to go for the 15 points, Jayson. That's the only way he can win. So if he takes the ball in hand, you still get another turn at the table.
Okay.
Yes. So John Mayer, we have 600 on Facebook, but we have 200 on YouTube. We have 800 viewers between Facebook and YouTube. Thank you guys so much.
So I can't tell if he has a shot or not. I don't know if that's a one ball up there. I'm not sure. Can you, Luis?
I think he has the usual combo. I mean,
Okay, the cue ball's in the center. Okay.
yes. So I think he has the combo, right?
I thought the cue ball all the way up there by the top center of the table was the cue ball. So, yeah.
So he's taking his time. I mean, it's a lot of pressure. So you think he's not going to take ball in hand, Tony?
Man, I would take, I might not have a choice but to take ball in hand here, but I mean, you know, it all depends on how close the 6 is to that pocket. I'm assuming that's a 6 all the way up there. You know, he's going to think about it before he makes his decision, but I would take my chance. I think right here, I might not have a choice but to take ball in hand because it's just such an awkward position to be in. You know, it's not standard.
Yes. Sure.
Because, you know, if you take the risk and take the slightly tougher shot, yeah, you know, no guts, no glory, but it's a lower percentage shot. You know, you're not going to be too happy with yourself if you miss it.
For sure.
Okay, I'm gonna take combination.
Okay, so he's going for 15.
So he's going for the 15.
Very exciting moment in the match, guys. I'm very nervous. I'm standing right now. I'm walking around like the room in Commentators.
It's awesome. It's almost like you're the one playing the match, right?
For sure. I feel it. I mean, I feel like with the yellow shirt and everything.
Okay, Jayson, it's your turn.
Okay. So what happens now?
He made how many balls did he make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So he made 2 balls. So he has 50, and you have 46. So you need to make the 15 points, Jayson. And if you do, he gets the last chance
Okay.
to tie it.
He made 2 balls, right? So he gets 2 points.
Yeah, and that's huge for him to make 2 balls because that means in his next break, he doesn't have to worry about going for the 15.
Yes, with 10, he can get to the decider, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Tony, since we announced that we had more than 800 people watching us between YouTube and Facebook, we had more than 650 on Facebook alone. So thank you,
That's
guys.
amazing. That's amazing.
Oh, something happened to my phone.
See you anymore.
Is it back on?
Yeah.
Or okay.
So Jalal Al-Sarisi says, there's a smart move.
All right, so Jayson made a ball, but unfortunately does not have an easy shot. Yeah, he does not have an easy shot in the wing. He has no choice but to take ball in hand.
So he's going for 10 points, and he needs Jeffrey to have a dry break of less than 10 points, right, Tony?
That's correct. That's the only thing that could be brutal about this format, because if you don't make the 15 when you absolutely need to, it can end up costing you the match.
It's a tough format.
It is. Because you have to be super consistent with your break. And even if you are, you're making a ball, you're not always guaranteed a shot. You have to hope, you know, you need some luck too, you know?
Yes, it's tough.
All right. 56 to 50.
He got lucky there. That one ball bounce an extra inch there, done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jeff, you're playing for the win, Jeff. You need 10 points to win.
Mhm.
If it's your break now, if you get
Yeah.
less than 10 points,
It's an winning.
yeah, then
All right.
Jayson gets another
Yeah.
shot. Right, so Jeffrey is breaking for the win now. He makes the ball on the break, takes ball in hand and runs out. He wins the match. If not, then Jayson gets another opportunity to break, make a ball, and get to 60. And then if Jeff comes back, he has an opportunity to take it to a decider. So he made a ball on the break.
Definitely.
Pretty sure he's going to take ball in hand. I'm not sure if that ball near the 10 has access to either of the corner pockets. I think that 7 ball rolled right in front of it. I think it might go in the other pocket, but so he has a little work to do here.
Yes. It's really stable. I think the pattern is tough.
Yeah, you definitely need to take your time with this one.
I can feel the pressure, Tony.
Oh yeah,
I'm standing, walking around my room, guys.
yeah, no, that's awesome. I love it. So I think he's in good shape here, Luis.
Yeah. He's playing perfect speed. He's taking his time.
See, making sure that he knows exactly where he wants the cue ball, so that way he doesn't have to think about him when he gets down and focuses on making the shot.
Okay.
And make sure that you hit it with the correct speed. Not sure, he might have come a little short there.
Yes, but I think he made that shot earlier. I mean, he can pass it above the other ball because of the power stroke. Or I don't know if he's going to drop it with a tension line between the 10 and the other ball. So he's going to play it on the side, right?
Mm-hmm. He hit it just about as good as you can hit it.
A perfect angle, right?
Absolutely perfect. You can't ask for a better angle.
Great.
All right. So this is for the win.
Hey!
Oh,
Hey!
All right.
Well
Good
done,
shooting,
pal.
gentlemen.
Well
Good shooting,
done.
guys.
great
Good
match.
shooting. Thank you so much, Jason.
The pressure,
So,
bro.
unfortunately, that not being able to see the one ball there in your last break is what cost you the match. That's why this format can be so brutal. You can be a play pretty good and pretty perfect, but all it takes is one, little kick like that to change the entire game. How do you feel about
well,
that?
that wasn't really what cost me the match. I made many mistakes in the middle of the match and hereabouts. Probably the first set was okay, maybe a couple of mistakes early. Then the middle of the second set, the first set wasn't too good, and then the second set I played well, and then the third set was okay. But I think I made a couple of mistakes early on.
Yeah, I think the other thing that might have cost you a bit is not taking ball in hand or that long shot you had on the one ball that you overcut. Remember?
Yeah, I should have got back up. You were like, he never misses these, and I was kind of like, okay, and then I'm like, okay, just shoot it, and then I was like, kind of,
That's
it is what it is. It's not, it is what it is. It's,
the commentators cursed. I'm sorry I shocked you. I didn't mean
no,
to.
you never really shocked me. I was just thinking about it, like, oh, I'll make it. Like, it's a hanger, you know what I mean? That's what I was thinking. And then you said the exact same thing, and then I overcut it. So
yeah. Well, thank you so much for playing, Jace. We love having you, and please give our best to the family. We appreciate you taking part of this, and we're it's always a pleasure watching you. All right,
Jeffrey,
Jeffrey.
good luck, pal.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, man.
Enjoy the rest
Yeah.
of the tournament, pal.
Yes.
How do you feel, Jeffrey? How do you feel?
Really hard to play with you, Paul.
Yeah, Jeffrey. So you really started hitting the break more consistently during the middle to the late part of the match. You were pretty much making both balls in the side pocket, and I was telling Luis, I'm gonna have to change your name from the bull to the combination man because you kept shooting combination
I'm just,
1 to the 6 every time.
Yeah, I'm just trying to crucial shot for the combination, the portable, because if I make that, I don't wanna Jason's come back on the table again because I wanna pin on the spot. But the problem is I miss the combination, so that's why. Yeah, I really pressure. I really, my hands are a little bit shaking because I don't want to miss the ball.
Yeah, it was a tough shot, but you made a couple of really beautiful runouts where you had to control the cue ball really well. So you shot very well overall. So you did a good job. It's a pleasure watching you both play. Good luck your next round, and we look forward to watching your next match.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate
Good luck, pal. See you later, pal.
See you later, man.
Good luck,
you,
right,
man.
guys. Peace
Bye.
out.
All right,
Take care,
take care.
everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, take care, Jeff. Good luck.
You too, man. Thank you very
All
much,
right.
all of viewers all over the world. Be safe, everyone. Good luck.
All right, thank you, and thank you, Luis, for another great stream. As always, I had a fantastic time doing commentary with you. I appreciate all the work that you're putting in, and I look forward to watching the rest of the tournament.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It was an honor, Tony, an honor.